A lot of us have jobs and careers that give us two types of wealth: financial wealth and social wealth. But do we have the other three types of wealth? Do our jobs and careers support them? This video is about the 5 different types of wealth and how you can find them. The first is financial wealth. This is what a lot of people assume when we say wealth. This is, of course, associated with money. This is what a lot of us look for and most jobs tend to provide. The second one is social wealth. This is related to status. Many jobs provide this, especially as we rise in our corporate and business careers. A lot of us tend to look for jobs and careers that increase our so-called status. Money, of course, contributes to this. Now, the mistake that pretty much all of us make is to focus on careers and jobs that give us only the first two types of wealth. The third type of wealth is people wealth. This is the wealth of relationships. It is associated with family and close friends and how good our life is with respect to these aspects. Beware of jobs and careers that give you both financial and social wealth but severely affect your people wealth. Basically, jobs that help you score a 5 on 5 on financial and social wealth but a poor 0 or 1 on people wealth. The fourth type of wealth is time wealth. This is associated with freedom. While having an amazing job and career is great, if it renders us very poor on time, is it really worthwhile? After all, the only thing that is limited in our lives is time. You should check if your job scorecard looks like this, where your financial and social wealth are great, but it scores poorly on time and people wealth. Remember, time wealth is important to be able to focus on people wealth as well. Time is what nurtures your relationships and your family. Before we look at the next type of wealth, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button if you want more tips on financial freedom and career development. The fifth type of wealth is physical wealth. This is associated with both physical health and mental health. Our bodies and minds are flexible and can take on quite a bit. So health is often neglected until our bodies and minds can no longer take it, at which point it is too late. If you visualize this in a graph of health to the amount or focus on work, your health may hold on quite well till a certain point as you take on more and more work. Beyond that point, if you overdo it, your health may deteriorate quickly without you even realizing it. So make sure that you don't reach this breaking point. Again, you cannot afford your job scorecard to look like this, where you score a 0 on health. Unfortunately, most modern day job scorecards look like this, where financial and social wealth outscore all the other types of wealth. The ideal world would look like this, where you score a 5 on 5 on all different types of wealth. But perhaps that's not realistic. But what we should aim for is to at least balance all the types of wealth, where we score at least a 2.5 to 3.5 on all of them. We can classify the different types of wealth as outer and inner wealth. Financial and social wealth are outer wealth. They are more visible on the outside. People, time and health are inner wealth. They are more reflective of our inner lives than our outer lives. If we have outer wealth on one axis and inner wealth on the other, most jobs tend to place us in this area where we have high outer but low inner wealth. What we should aim for instead is to be somewhere in this area of the matrix, where we have medium to high inner wealth and a decent amount of outer wealth. Balance, as always, is the key. And if you want to understand the 5 different levels of financial freedom and the key to making progress, watch this video.